Janathan. In this video, we are going to see how to analyze a campaign using a metric pair. We took a webinar on May 10th, and post the webinar, we floated out a form asking for feedback, and we also asked for the interest on the topics on which we can work on the future session. The feedback was mostly positive. However, there is some critical feedback as well. People who are slightly senior in digital marketing ask for more detailed and deeper analysis session rather than the broader ones. We heard it. On the interest form, we gave three options for the future sessions, and we also asked people to write if they have anything else apart from these three in their minds. This is the response of this interest form. One of the most sought out topic is app marketing. So we are working on a broader or a longer session on this front. App marketing is a vast topic, so it needs to be very detailed and it should be done with a lot of groundwork. So we are working on it. So the topic which has the second most response is campaign analyzing using metric pairs. Luckily, this one can be done in different parts instead of doing in one chunk. So this is the first series on this. So the metric pair which you are going to use to analyze the campaign today and also understand how to use this metric pair generally in any campaign is conversion rate and conversions. And today we are going to only concentrate on a Google campaign. So the problem statement which you are trying to solve is your CPT, that is cost per transaction, has gone up 25% month over month, last month versus this month, and you are analyzing the issue. There are few assumptions while solving this problem. Like I mentioned during the webinar, which you can see from the above link, there are around 30 to 35 metric pairs. And in Google campaign alone, there are around 15 to 16 metric pairs. So, in order to do the analysis in order to reach and do the analysis at CR and conversion, you should have done analysis on the metric pair which preceded them. Some of the metric pairs are impression share and impression and CTR, CTR and CPC. Once you do this analysis, you will arrive at certain level of confidence that your campaign change which happened, that is the campaign metric change which happened, is not because of certain factors. So that we are assuming right now that you analyzed till the CPC and you haven't seen any deviation or noticeable deviation. The second one is your campaign is running in some automated bidding, especially in ECPC or maximize conversion bidding. And the third assumption is your campaign as of this month or last month is not constrained by the budget. Like I mentioned, you already done analysis till CPC and haven't seen any noticeable difference. Now you're going to see how this CR, and that is the conversion rate and the conversion metric, going to change your CPT. CPT is basically your CPC divided by conversion rate. So your CPT increase if there is an increase in the CPC which you analyzed and analyzed and finished your analysis saying that there is no change in the CPC. The second part is CR. Whenever there is a drop in CR, your CPT increase and your corresponding conversion will drop. So that analysis you're going to do. So again reiterating, a CPT drop could be because of two factors, external and internal factors. External factor is basically your CPC. The CPCs could be changed because of your competition or because of the sudden surge in the demand or drop in the demand. And the internal factor which change your CR or something in the product level or even in your campaign level. We'll delve deeper here. So there are two types of internal factor which can change your CR and in turn conversion. One is at the AdWord level and other one is at the product level. In the AdWord level, your CR change when there is a change in the traffic mix. In the product level, your CR change when there is a change in the product funnel or when there is change in the availability. I'll give example for each one of them as we go further. Let's first say at the AdWord level. So in AdWord level, your traffic mix will change in two factors. When there is a cluster of keywords which gives you traffic changes, this depends on how you structured your campaign. One of the most recommended way of structuring your campaign is using the match type. By doing this, you could have a tiered CPT or a CPA bidding structure. The other commonly used way is clustering your keyword based on the intent. So when you analyze the campaign, you have to see what percentage of your traffic coming from each of the cluster last month versus this month. If you are seeing a considerable change over there, then that could be causing your CR change. For example, let's say your broad match contributes to 60% of your traffic last month. This month it reduced to 40% and your contribution from the exact match increased. A broad match contribution could be both positive and negative effect. For example, a broad match could be triggering a long tail high intent keyword which will increase your conversion rate, or it could trigger keywords which are of low intent or of low match which will reduce your conversion rate. So when you analyze at the keyword cluster or the ad group level, you will deduce whether this change in the CR and in turn the conversion is because of the traffic mix. Let's assume that you analyze this and you are not seeing any change. Okay, then we move on to the next level, product level. I've taken the screenshot from Google. So this is how you can get your product your overall acquisition report. I'm assuming that most of the people are using GA, so I'm going to assume that and take GA data, which is kind of widely used. So, like I mentioned, the CR can change if there is a change in the product funnel. Let's say you introduce a step inside your product funnel, because of that a CR change. So, if that happened, you will not only seeing a CR change in your AdWords campaign, but across all the channels. So when you check that, what is your organic CR last month versus this month, and compare that with your paid CR last month versus this month, and the change is in the same proportion, then it is causing by your product change, not by your campaign. Then you can stop the analysis there and then not do anything in the campaign. Or second thing that can happen is the availability. Let's say the number of products available last month versus this month could be different. Let's say this month is a season period, so the product could have been sold out faster. Because of that, your CR could also change. But we actually deduce there is no change in the impression and the corresponding clicks, which means there is no seasonality here. However, because of any other factors, if there is a change in the availability, that also will cause the problem. Even that can be analyzed here. If there is a drop in the CR across the platform, across the channels, then this can be deduced that it is because of the change in the availability. You can also further dwell deeper into this whole product funnel using your e-commerce analysis and figure out why it is actually dropping, and then report to your product team. So I'm just going to reiterate what we did. So what we did is we are trying to understand whether there is a drop in CR and conversion is because of the internal and external factor, and if it is an internal and if it is an problem in the AdWords, then we analyze what are the change in the traffic mix. Then if it is because of the change in the product funnel or it is because of the availability, we are checking in the GA and other product tools which you are having to analyze this, and finally deducing what is the reason for your increase in CPT. Once you are done, you can take the corrective actions. That's it for this video. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, share it in the comment. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.